5 foods to clean your arteries the natural way. Do you know all the potential consequences of having obstructed arteries? Once you do, we're sure you'll agree that it's well worth making sure you plan your food intake well in order to clean your arteries properly. When your doctor informs you that your arteries are becoming blocked, you should know that you're at greater risk of suffering from cardiovascular and cerebrovascular conditions. Stroke, intermittent claudication and myocardial infarction are just a few possible complications. However, don't despair. Luckily, cleansing the arteries can be much easier than it may seem. The secret is to improve your lifestyle in 2 ways: do more physical exercise and change your diet. The key substances that cause this problem are cholesterol and triglycerides. Cholesterol is a lipoprotein that is used to regulate the entry and exit of various elements to and from cells. When we have too much of it, cholesterol sticks to the walls of the arteries, which means that the blood doesn't circulate through them as it should. As a result, the blood is not able to reach your body's vital organs in the necessary quantities. Triglycerides are fats that have the same effect. With this in mind, foods that have high levels of fiber, antioxidants and healthy fats are our allies in the fight against blocked arteries. 5 foods that clean your arteries. Seaweed. Seaweed is one of the healthiest and most nutritionally complete foods out there. If you don't believe such a sweeping claim, just take a glance at its nutritional content. It contains minerals, proteins, carotenoids and antioxidants. Essentially, that's pretty much everything your body needs to stay fit and healthy. Plus, in addition to its ability to clean out your arteries, seaweed also helps to reduce high blood pressure. That's why seaweed should be an indispensable part of the diet of anyone keen to stay fit and healthy. Fatty fish, tuna and salmon. Up until a few years ago, this type of fish had a very bad reputation. They were actually thought to be very harmful to our health, precisely because of the fat levels they contain. However, we should pay attention to the precise type of fat they add to our diets. The fat in tuna and salmon contains a powerful amino acid whose benefits continue to surprise us. It is known as omega-3, which is a great tool in balancing cholesterol and triglycerides. That's why foods that contain high levels of omega-3 like tuna and salmon are so good at cleansing the arteries. If you add oily fish to your diet, you'll also see an improvement in your blood pressure. In reality, adding foods rich in omega-3 is a great way to boost your overall physical well-being. Oatmeal. If you're thinking of replacing wheat with another cereal, we highly recommend oats. First, they contain fewer carbohydrates. Plus, those that are found in oatmeal are slow to be released and absorbed, making them healthier. Oatmeal gives us the energy to metabolize food and to stay alert, but is converted into fat less easily than other grains and cereals. On the other hand, it's also rich in fiber, which reduces cholesterol's ability to attach itself to our arteries. Be careful, though. It's easy to find a whole host of products made of oats on sale these days. However, you should bear in mind that not all of them are necessarily healthy, since many also contain high levels trans fats. Soy. In general, all legumes boost the health of your arteries, but soy is by far the most effective. The isoflavones it contains cause a considerable drop in cholesterol and triglyceride levels. You can find soy in pretty much every supermarket you look in the form of a drink or as canned sprouts, as well as in more processed products, such as tofu. If you have not tried the latter, we encourage you to do so. At first, it may strike you as being a little flavorless, but this is actually an asset. Tofu is an ideal product to incorporate into a host of recipes, as it goes well with almost any flavor combination. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a very potent antioxidant. But why incorporate more antioxidants into your diet when you're looking to unclog your arteries? Sometimes, the reason why the arteries get clogged is because of the oxidation of components in the blood. Eating foods like tomatoes is a great way to combat this cause of blocked arteries. Plus, the best part about tomatoes is that they can be incorporated into your normal diet in any number of different ways, in salads, sauces, cold soups, juices, and the list is endless. We chose these foods not only because of their artery cleansing properties, but because they are easy to find and versatile. Although it's always a great idea to explore what's out there, we gave priority to ingredients that you can easily recognize and incorporate into your diet. Make sure to start eating more of them and make them a part of your diet.